Young Squires. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is your host, Castlebar Marquez. Now, before I get into this video, I'm going to actually do everybody a benefit and a full service and run a disclaimer. Number one, this video that I'm doing right now is based off of how I grew up. What I went through back when I was entering puberty and all this other stuff. That has no bearings or reflectance of how I think of today. If you're a person, and I mean this with the utmost respect, so if I'm a little bit blunt, I apologize in advance, but if you are a person who everything that you listen to and watch today has to be reflecting on your mentality and mind state today and everything else, hey, I understand. Hit the like button. Don't hit the like button. You can leave right now. This video is based off of what I experienced and how it was back in my day. So if you don't agree, I'll understand. Hey, thank you for at least clicking on the video to see it thus far. But for those of you who, hey, it is what it is, you understand. We jumping in the time machine. We pulling up back in the time, and you reflecting on was it like this for you and everything else. Hey, welcome, as Bernie Mac used to say, mother welcome. Okay, alrighty then. Now that we got that out the way, Young Squires. Okay, Young Squires. Let me explain to you what Young Squires is. So, me and my homeboy, who, like I said, I met him literally in the sandbox. Like, we was best friends for like 14 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15 years of my life. You know what I mean? Same school, used to be next door neighbors. That's how we built our relationship. You know what I mean? His birthday used to be on actually Christmas. So when I was young, I used to like open my gifts up on Christmas, the little that I had, and I'd go over to his house right across the street. And that's how we spent every Christmas, you know what I'm saying, for 14, 15 years. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. We came up with Young Squires because Young Squires was like, you know, we're getting into girls and getting to know girls. And like I said in the previous video, if you watch, you know, we're trying to figure out what works, what don't work, because our parents, they sucking. They really don't. What I mean by sucking is they're horrible at explaining this. You know what I mean? They're more scare tactic than it is informative on this is how you do this, this is how you do that, this is what you say, everything else. Their whole thing is you better not come home with a baby. You know what I'm saying? That's their whole entire thing. So, you know, the peer pressure and hormones and everything else, it's a very uncomfortable time. And how we're starting this story is we had a meeting amongst young men. And at this meeting, I'm going to tell you exactly how it went down. We came up with an analysis that, guess what? Us at 14, 15 years old, we are losing. We're losing the war on chicks that are our age, that are in our age bracket. We've known them our whole entire lives. We've seen them develop and mature. We're losing. And who are we losing to? We're losing to the dudes who's already in high school. They got their own car, own job. Some of them even, quote unquote, own house, even though that's really their homeboy house and they pooling together or whatever. Hey, they got someplace that they can go and be with their female company that we ain't got. Okay? So, as we're having this conversation and we're walking around my homeboy's neighborhood, now let me give you the whole plot. My homeboy no longer lives in the same neighborhood that me and him grew up in. I still live there. His family moved out. They're in the suburbs, okay? Now, they're in the older part of the suburbs. There's a pretty much newer part of the suburbs where we're walking around having this conversation with a bunch of other fellas, that's our age, and there's another new part, new, brand spanking new, hasn't even been built yet, new part of the suburbs that's, being built. But at the time we're having this conversation, we're at this part of the suburbs, which is like the medium part, even though we about to go to the old suburbs where he live at. You should understand. Okay, boom, cue the music. So, we're having a meeting, we're walking around, and we're talking. You know what I mean? And we're noticing something about the neighborhood. There's girls that's our age who don't nobody, has the older cats haven't talked to and everything else. They're just now, coming to the suburbs. Okay? All right. Prime candidates. You know what I mean? These are prime candidates for girlfriend, or if you just, in our terms, trying to get your D wet. Hey, you can surf the ocean with this. You know what I mean? But, we're trying to figure this out, okay? So, everybody was coming with complaints. Ain't nobody had a solution. On the way back home, now we don't walk from the medium suburbs, walked around it, to the new suburbs, back to the old suburbs where my homeboy lived. On the way home, I get an idea. An ingenious idea. I said, you know what? We are being out-resourced because we don't have a place to take these chicks. We don't have a place to take these chicks. And that's what matters. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, most of these dudes who are older than us, that ain't even their spot. They, couching it with somebody else and everything else, but it's the simple essence that they have a place to take these chicks that ain't, in the front of nobody mama and this, that, and there, where a person can kind of, in the Caucasian sense, let their hair down. That's how they win it. So I said, you know what? Bet. I know what we gonna do. And I got this idea as I was leaving the neighborhood, and my mama used to try to, sometimes she'd be on the phone or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She'd go off and, joyride basically through the new neighborhood and everything and see what they got going on. How they say, wishful thinking, I suppose. And as we riding through it, and I'm on the way home, I see the model houses. And I'm like, dang, they got model houses. So that's what type of houses and everything else. And then it's like a light bulb just went off. I was like, wait a minute. We can make this work. So I don't say nothing. I go back home. As soon as I get home, I call my homeboy. I say, yo, bruh, I got a plan. It's a foolproof plan. As soon as I said that, he said, yo, I already know. I don't know what it is already, but I already know it's going to be dope. Young Squires. Oh, yeah, we in there. I'm like, yeah, we in there. He said, what's the plan? I said, look, this is what we're going to have to do. Out of all the girls that you met, that's in the medium neighborhood, the medium new neighborhood that we just met, that just moved over there. All right, look. Pick your number one girl who you know is feeling you 100%. Pick her. I'm going to pick my number one girl. It's me and you. This is a me and you operation, okay? Everybody else, listen, how Jay say? Everybody can't go. You know what I mean? This is one of those type of operations. This is what we going to do. They going to become friends, and we going to move as a unit. Me, you, this plan is foolproof. I'm not messing this up for nobody. It's me, you, them, that's it. Okay, boom. So he's like, all right, that's phase one. I'm like, bet, that's phase one. Phase two is I'm coming over next week. Next weekend, I'm coming over just like I did this weekend. Check this out. Here's the dry plan. Okay? Specific details will unravel throughout the week. I said, look, I saw these model houses. Okay? Now I know there's an agent on site that, she basically tries to sell these houses and everything else. But guess what? She leaves kind of early on the weekends. Okay? Bet. So here's what we gonna do. Now, for those of you, this ain't snitching, because I checked the statute of limitations. That was when I was young. Y'all about 17 years late. So you ain't caught me then. Tough titty. Can't catch me now. All right. So I told him, I said, look, bro, this is what we going to do. We're going to go in there. We're going to basically, while the doors is unlocked and everything else, because she be, showing these things, what we're going to do is we're going to go in there. We're going to open one of, the windows that's, in, we basically going to unlock it. That's in, the kitchen or something easy where we can kind of, inconspicuously use that as an entry point. All we're going to do is unlock it. Then what we're going to do is go in there, get everything together, and then as a dry run, we can work on these girls and everything, and then me, you, your girl, my girl, we gonna chill there once we figure out, the chick is gone, everything else, and it's gonna be like our kickback. You know what I mean? We gonna use these model houses as a kickback spot to take these girls, and if you get lucky, well, hell, that's on you. But you can't say you ain't got all the tools and equipment to be relevant. Bet. He gets the idea. He said, damn, that's a foolproof plan. He said, I wouldn't even thought of that. I said, word. You know what I'm saying? We got to do some reconnaissance, some intel, and we got to, make sure everything good. So once we had this conversation, we on our best behavior. Real talk. Best behavior. So he picks this week one. Okay? Week one, he picks his girl. I pick my girl. We put them on the phone. This is at the time of three-way. It's first coming out. They all on the phone. We got this massive three-way going on. Again, this is the phone bone years, y'all. If you haven't watched that video, I advise you do, so understand what phone boning is. We on the phone bone right now. So what we do is hey, I don't want to name these chicks names because whatever. We're gonna name one girl. My girl, we're gonna name Alicia. Okay. His girl, we're gonna name Paige. Okay. So Alicia and Paige, they don't really know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they just, they from two different schools, everything else, blah, blah, blah. They're around the same age. So Monday comes, that Monday afternoon, or Monday night, we get all of them on the phone. They, okay, yeah, girl, you this, woo, you like this, you like this. So we kind of matched them up to be best friends. All right, y'all know each other now, be best friends. Okay, bet. So that goes off without a hitch. Boom, no problem. Tuesday comes, they start, hanging out after school together. Okay, without a hitch. Alicia, Paige, they after school, they spend a couple of hours around each other to see if they got common interests. Everything's good. Boom, without a hitch. Bam, that's done. Wednesday come, the girls did something that it was unexpected, but a very good thing. They go ahead and Paige, who actually lives, which is my homeboy's girl, who actually lives in another suburb that's kind of far away from where we're trying to do this at, she decides, hey, I'm going to invite Alicia who is the chick I'm talking to, hey, I'm going to invite her over to my house on Wednesday. After school, let's do some homework. Which parents, because they so clueless, they ain't even thinking like, oh, this a whole motion that's going on. It works. And when she did that, I said, Paige, you a genius. Because now I know how parents think. Yes, listen, hormones raging and manage. Hormones are raging and manage. Oh, it's chess, not checkers. I'm sitting there thinking on Wednesday, like, bet the weekend, the other parent is going to feel insecure. They going to want the same, just like how y'all did a trade-off. It's going to have to come back the other way. We in the game. All right. So when that happens, Paige invites Alicia over. Cool. Boom. They chill. Everything went good. Blah, blah, blah for a couple of hours. No problems. Okay. That's Wednesday. Boom. Went off without a hitch. Parents was cool. Not suspecting everything. We was on the phone with them, phone boning. Everything good. Okay, Thursday come. On Thursday is the dangerous day because back in those days, I'm talking about this is 9th grade year. Okay? Listen, there was some surprise tests and quizzes that could mess up everything. You know what I'm saying? So, we had to make sure everybody was on point. You know what I mean? Dishes was clear. We had to make sure this wasn't like when it's report cards, progress reports coming out. Look, nobody's about to be on punishment this week here. All right, bet. Everything goes off without a hitch. Friday comes. The girls already asked their parents, hey, Paige done asked, well, Alicia came over here. Is it okay if I go to Alicia's house for the weekend on thing? No problem. Okay, boom. So now everything's going on. Me and my homeboy, I'm like, yo, you already know what time it is. I'm gonna be there on Saturday. Boom. Saturday comes. Dry run day. So I'm sitting there. I got my mom's to take me over the thing. Now we go from the old neighborhood, the old suburb that my homeboy just moved into, to the brand new suburbs. We walk through the medium suburbs where Alicia lives at, where Paige is visiting at, but we don't stay. Because really, we're on reconnaissance. I told my homeboy, I said, look, check this out, young Squire. We got to do reconnaissance on this house, okay? Because what we want to do is we want to know, kind of feel out when this actual, real estate agent or property manager, when she leaves, when she goes, does she check everything before she leaves? Blah, blah, blah. So we just start walking around. Luckily, there's a park on the same kind of there's one street you can go out to, and the houses face that street. That's, like a regular street, but facing that way, you got the housing office right here. So if you was going straight and you make that left, okay, boom. On your right, you're going to have the renter's office right here. There's the model house, and then the street kind of turns this way to go forward. Is if you was to make that left and you go straight, there's another street that has model house. Now the rest of the neighborhood ain't even developed yet. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple of houses that, they custom construction site and everything else, but ain't even developed yet. Bet. Cool. So, but luckily on that street where you go straight and then there's a left, if you make that left, it kind of comes into like a big circle cul-de-sac where you come back to that main street where there's a park at. They got the park, and I don't know what genius did this. Before you build the houses, you're going to build a park. Like, that's just an advertisement or something like that, I suppose. I don't freaking know. Okay, so boom. They got the park there, so we going back there like we playing basketball in the park. Hey, ain't nobody call the cops, they can't say nothing to us because they don't know if we live there or not. Whatever, cool. Lady don't even care. It's Saturday. We peeped that whole entire day. We spent from about, we got over there about 11 o'clock. From 11 to 5 in the afternoon, that lady was gone at like 4:30. Flatline. Gone. I'm like, okay, bet. We come back. We talking about the whole time. I said, man, look, this is going to go off without a hitch. I said, the lady goes to lunch at about, on 12 noon on Saturday. So, bro, this is going to be about a hitch. What we got to do is before she go to lunch, she gets in there at about 9. Before she goes to lunch, at about 11, 12, we need to go in there, unlock the thing, okay? Boom. That way, by the time she goes back, she can finish out her day in peace. If she, if there's some showings or viewings, she can do all that. Then we're going to check back at about 5 o'clock to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? To see if she done, check every door, did her due diligence on the house. You know what I'm saying? And if she don't, then we in there because guess what? We're going to come in there, basically, you know what I'm saying? We already did the reconnaissance. There's no cameras, no this. We already know what window works for what house that is, inconspicuous, all that good stuff. Bet, we good. No problems, okay? Everything works out fine. The lady was a bullshit. At least so we thought. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't do her due diligence. She didn't check the windows to make sure that all the windows in the model house was locked up and everything else. And these are model houses with full furniture. I mean, they got beds in every room. They got couches. There's the electricity and the water is on. So it's like, come on. You know what I mean? It's over with. So everything works out good. Fast forward. The next week goes on. Told Paige, hey, run that same blitz you did last week. Instead of 1 time, run it 2 times this week. I need Alicia to come over to your crib 2 times this week. So for sure, she gonna be there. When you say, hey, I want to go over to Alicia crib on Saturday, everything gonna be good. She, no problem. I got it. My homeboy, I got it. I'm like, hey, now this week, we walked around the neighborhood, and this is at a time, everybody. This is what makes it so magical. This is at a time where cell phones wasn't invented. The cell phones were just too expensive. This is at a time where, this is before even a prepaid phone really came out. They still had the big blocks with the antenna. People had those cell phones that cost like the Motorola joints, as y'all know it, they were still out. This is at a time where, we still using the house phone. The cordless phone. Some people had cordless phones. Some girls who in the suburbs who thought they were slick, they can use the cordless phone kind of as a house phone because it has a 1 mile radius. If you got a real good cordless phone, preferably the one that had the caller ID built in and everything, oh yeah, that had like a 1 mile radius. You can go walk around the block real quick with your homegirls and everything else and, be, how we used to say, patrolling the block and you in there. You know what I mean? That's like a cell phone. Your mama call you. Girl, you at the house? Yeah, I'm at the house. Unless she at the house to catch you, you outside. Okay, boom. So, everything goes good. Game day. Friday comes. I swear. Friday comes, because it's Saturday when it's prime time. Game day is Friday. I need everybody to be on their best behavior. Our homework is done. We done had the whole week. There's nothing messing this up. The girls even know, like, that what y'all really gonna do? That's what we hang at? They cool with it because they like, ain't nobody trying to really chill with us like that. So it's working. You know what I'm saying? So we like, yes, we beat the age curve. You know what I'm saying? Like these older dudes, they ain't even thinking on this level. So it's like we got the clout of an older dude because we got the intelligence of it and basically the dumbness to risk it all. But I tell you, hormones, boy. Woo! Hormones, boy. You listen, this is the start for the fellas that's watching this. Yo, this is the start of what you would do and go through just to get that woman. Boy, I swear. I'm trying to tell you. So anyway, bam. Everything goes smooth, solid. I go wake up early I don't know, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm knocking on my mama's door like, hey, Mom's, yeah, I'm trying to go over, you know what I'm saying, Steven house. Like, so even my mom's was like, you up this early? You don't even get up this early on a regular day on this. You trying to go over there? I'm like, yeah, we got a lot to go to. We're going to go to the flea market today. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I'm lying my A off. We ain't about to do none of this. But I got to make it sound like we have a full itinerary of what we trying to do today so she can take me over, because I don't have a car at this time, so she can take me over to his crib early, because I'm trying to schedule this, because remember, I got a deadline. I got to meet this real estate agent, this property manager. I got to catch her in there so we can go in there prematurely, unlock everything, and then kind of like, case the joint to make sure everything good. Bet, cool. All right. So, my mama, you did this, you took the trash out, you done the grass cut, all that's done. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I knew you was going to come with that dang can you cut the grass? I cut the grass Friday, yesterday, as soon as I got home from school. Boom. Took care of that, Pippin. You ain't got nothing to complain about. I'm out of here. She zipped me over there. Now, when you get over there, it's about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. He done got permission from his moms. Boom. Hey, Castle come over? Yeah, Cass come over. Woo, bam, bam. All right, we get in there. Good job. All right, you got the cologne. Woo, 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 woo. Smelling fresh, everything else. Woo, woo, woo. All right, cool. We out of here. Boom. We done tell his mom, we're going to go play basketball with the kids in the neighborhood. Boom. We out of there. Boom. Everything is going like clockwork. It's like 9:15. We going. Then all of a sudden, here come Aunt. Now, Anthony is his homeboy who lived on the same street as him. But now, he done saw us up. Y'all boy want to play football. Y'all want to do this. Y'all want to do that. I'm like, we ain't doing it. Negro, we ain't doing none of that. That's over with, pimp. Like, what did you even following us? Dang, we our boy got going on. I'm like, nothing. And my homeboy, he done kind of forgot, like, bro, we on a whole all day, what we call, there's all night flights and then there's all day missions. We on an all day mission. We ain't got time to chill with none of the homies. Let me reiterate, and Cat Williams, none of the homies. Homies, Pete's, bros, whatever you want to call these Negroes, we ain't about to be around none of y'all today. It's over with. Boom. And you ain't coming with us because there's 2 girls, 2 dudes. We don't need this to be awkward. Bet. So, we ended up fading him as we on the way to the new neighborhood. Bet. Well, to the first old new neighborhood. The medium neighborhood. You know what I mean? Y'all understand what I'm saying. All right, bet. So, we get there. We tell the girls, like, hey, y'all go ahead, ask permission. Y'all gonna spin the block. So they ask permission, they gonna spin the block. They get some other girls, they gonna spin the block. We see them, blah, 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 woo, woo, everything good, blah, blah, blah. They got another girl in there, Andrea, who, you know what? Shout out to Andrea. If you just by happenstance ever see this. You was always mean to me, so I never knew that you had liked me like that. You know what I mean? I was still trying to figure it out. I actually would have really talked to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had the gap, right? You know what I'm saying? The little gap. You know what I'm saying? It was really bad back then. You know what I mean? But you know what? Everybody else made fun of you about the gap, but I kind of liked the gap. Real talk, like you know what I'm saying. It was the gap that made me, make me kind of smile. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't bad. Like I don't know why they was tripping off you about that. You know what I mean? They made fun of you about that, but like and then you got the braces, but you still had like a little gap, which is kind of closing in a little bit. But hey, I didn't know. But just for future references and everything, like Slick, I really would have talked to you. Like, I actually thought she was cute. But, hey, years later, what happens? Like I said, we trying to figure this out, right? So anyway, boom. Now we got to go shoot off, like I said, to the new neighborhood, check the spot. Boom. We look in there, we see one car, there's no other cars there. It's at the little office, bet, cool. We walk around, hit that street, case the joint, walk all the way around all the new construction, come back up this street. I break in it. Shoom. I see the window right there by the couch. Got the little butterfly thing. Boop, boop. Making sure I can, okay, bet. Check the window, make sure ain't no, what I'm saying, like sensories, anything like that. Woo, woo, bet, no problem. I shoot out of there. Boom. I'm like, yo, we in there. All right, so instead of staying in the new neighborhood, we'll go back to the old neighborhood. Boom, we busting laps again. Now, busting laps, okay, let me explain to y'all what busting laps is. I know this is actually, when I think about it, is really, really cute. But back in the day, you'd have a group of guys, right, who trying to talk to a group of girls. They will walk, let's just say, clockwise. The guys is walking in a circle, clockwise. This street, this street, this street, this street. And they walking clockwise in the neighborhood, right? Now, the girls, they were grouped together. But guess what? They ain't walking clockwise. They walking counterclockwise. So while one going this way and the other one going the other way, right? What we would do is we would, like, hype each other up, like, hey, you talk to the friend. Nah, I'm going to talk to this one. Woo, 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 woo. And, like, when we saw them, like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be acting jokey. That was the thing back then. Don't be acting jokey, bro. Hey, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Come strong with George. You know what I mean? Woo, 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 woo. Just so we could talk to each other, get that little shyness out the way. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, I like your dress. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like your, I like your shoes. For real, everything? Yeah, they really match you. You would get that. Like, we shoot in lines, as we like to call. We shoot in lines, you know what I'm saying, to see if we hit something or not. That's how courtship, this is why when women be like, oh, courtship is dead. Listen, our generation, we actually had it, you know what I'm saying? We just was, trying to figure it out, because we knew that the older generation, they was dumbing in a box of rocks. They wasn't teaching us anything, you know what I mean? So, and then you go too old, and, the minute you just say, how do you do this? Like, it's Ask Jeeves. That's another thing, y'all. I know y'all don't know nothing about Ask Jeeves. You ask your parents, like, Ask Jeeves, what, how you should feel, anything else. The first thing they think of is, you about to come home with a baby. It's crazy. Listen. Millennial parents, thank God we learned to be at least a little bit different. For real. Okay, so this is going on. Back to the story. Boom. 5 o'clock hits. Matter of fact, it's not quite 5. It's like 4:30. Homeboy like, bro, we can't be outside like this just busting laughs. We gonna get sweaty. Ain't no girl gonna talk to us. We sweaty. I'm like, yeah, you right. See? Right. So we need to post up somewhere. Who we know over here? We gonna post up at their house. Hey, old girl got the coldest phone with her? Yeah, she got the coldest phone. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Y'all back at the house? Alright, cool. Hey, ask your parents if you can go out again. You know what I'm saying? Like about 5 o'clock. Yeah, you be back before the street lights come on. Don't worry about it. Ooh, yeah. Alright, cool. But, hey. But this time, we going to the spot. Yeah, meet us at the spot. All right, cool, bet. No. We gonna go there first. Everything good. All right, cool, bet. All right, click. Hey, bro, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We at our other homeboy house. We just really, I'm sorry, Richard. We was just at your house that day just to use your damn air conditioner because it was hot as fuck outside. You know what I mean? You know, around 3 o'clock, it gets hot. You know what I mean? It's over with. Boom. All right. So, young Squires, you know, the two-man duel's in effect. We got the mission going. I didn't even went at Richard's house because I bought an extra towel. I know Richard has some soap. Hey, spray some, So we back fresh again. Boom. We going to the spot. We looked, and as we was walking, we haven't really gotten to the new neighborhood because there's like really only one road that's a new road that connects the medium neighborhood to the new neighborhood. As we walking one way, still in the medium neighborhood, to go to the new neighborhood, we see the real estate agent, because we know her car. We see her leave. We like, oh yeah, we about to hit. Like it's like lottery money. We about to get this money. Bam. We watch her bust that curve. We immediately hit that good foot towards the dang old neighborhood. To the new neighborhood. Excuse me. To the new neighborhood. Bam. We got the girls coming. Everything good. Bam, bam, bam. We go straight to the dang model house. Boom. I hit the window. I said, I paused. I said, look, bro. Right now, you would die. If this window open, we good. If it ain't, we fucked. Excuse me, you two. We messed up. It's open! We done went in there, made sure the blinds is good and everything else, because we're not just doing this only for the first time, but we trying to do this again. You know what I'm saying? This about to be our play. It's on and cracking. Boom. Okay. Boom. So, we in there. We done checked everything. Made sure, again, ain't no cameras, ain't no this. He getting excited. He like, boy, we in it. Hey, man, you done tell them what to do? I'm like, this. So now we waiting for the girls to come bring they rump around the corner, walking in the new neighborhood. Seem like they take forever. Really, it was about maybe 15, 20 minutes. But boy, that was, when you are a young, mannish child, that seemed like forever. I'm like, my homeboy, hey man, they had that, man, look out the window. So the window right here, we ain't trying to mess up the blinds, leave no fingerprints. Yeah, we was smart even back then. Like, this is how my generation, it's a different class of criminal. I'm going to let y'all know that. We was smart even back then. We ain't leaving no fingerprints. We sitting there, got a pen, doing like this to the blind. Yeah, I can see. Nah, ain't nobody coming down the street yet. We doing all of that. Then we finally see them. We like, bam. Now, he don't know what to do. He too excited. He, man, hey, I got the one room upstairs. I got another room. Okay, boom. No problem. I'm like, okay. So, it's like we've been preparing. This is Super Bowl. The kickoff is there. The girls, they started to walk by. Like the pastor house, we open the door. Hey. Oh, y'all got, yeah, come on. Bet. They come in there. AC pumping, everything good. My homeboy, he done got comfortable. He done even took his shoes off. He laid up on the damn people couch. In the model home, bro. Like, he lived here. He done laid up. Hey, what's up, girl? Oh, what's up? Dang, y'all be doing this for real? Nah, you know what I mean? We only take people we like over here. You know, we don't let everybody know the play. So we letting y'all know the play. We really like you. Oh, we running all the lines. All of them. Here's what we didn't anticipate. It went smooth. we had a good time. You know, it was seclusion. We didn't engage in activities that time because what my plan failed to realize is hey, these girls been walking around the neighborhood for already an hour now. They going to 2-3 hours. Who house y'all been at? Everything else. And my girl, Alicia, pointed that out. Like, you do know, after, you know, we done broke off into separate rooms, everything. He done took his girl upstairs into one room. I done took my girl up to... She like, you do know we been walking around. Like, for all of this, you should have told us to come straight here. We should have left later. I'm like, dang, you right. I was like, yeah, your parents gonna think they gonna be looking for you, and we don't want no problems. I was like, you know what? It's cool. And I ain't gonna lie. To this day, she still brings this up because I said this. And I actually was sincere. As mannish as I was at that time, I was sincere. I told her, I said, it's cool. We ain't got to do nothing today. I'll wait for you. She's like, you wait for me? How long you trying? I mean, you trying to hit now and, you know, break my virginity. I was like, nah, wait. You know, so we had that nice little magical moment. And I was really serious. Like, even though I was mannish as I don't know what, like, I'd have never let my homeboys know because of male bravado and everything else. But, like, I really was feeling her. Like, I wanted to be her first, even though she wasn't my first. Like, she was cool people's. Okay? No problem. So, didn't work out. Girls had to leave. We chilled with them we came back downstairs, group back, everybody just chilled for a little bit, and then they left. So me and him, we still thinking like this our crib. Man, dang, boy, that's crazy. You know, woo, woo, woo. Everything else. He like, man, but hey, man, she was feeling. I told you my plan. He was like, bro, you a genius for this plan. Like, bro, we damn near got our own spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, shoot, this on some white boy stuff. No offense, white people. But this on some white boy stuff. This better than a treehouse. I'm like, I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Cool. He like, man, hey, man. But, you know, thinking like how you think, hey, bro, let's wipe down everything in there. Everything that they touch, we touch. Because we don't want to compromise the spot. I'm like, see, that's the, now you thinking. We done took our socks off. Now we wiping everything. Wiping every doorknob, every mirror, anything we touch, anything they could have touched, back door, front door, everything. Excuse me, hold on. All right. So we get downstairs, all wiped down and everything. No problems. Now it's time to go upstairs to the 2 different rooms we took these girls in. He had his girl in his room. I had my girl in my room. My room's like the master bedroom. Now, how upstairs is, all right, it goes like this. This is in a triangle. It goes up this way. That's down. That's from downstairs to upstairs. But then it curves where the kitchen at, and it goes straight like this. Okay, there's another little stairway. There's wall, open space. You still downstairs technically. Then it goes this way. Now when you get to this section, which is upstairs, so it's like boom, boom, and then this is the first hallway. Boom, that's upstairs. There's a bedroom right there. You get down to the end, there's another bedroom right there. There's a guest bedroom guest bathroom that's in the middle. Then you got the master bedroom, which technically is where like the living room and the kitchen is, and has a master bathroom. Okay, cool. Boom. So my boy, he took his girl in one of the guest bedrooms. Now, I took my girl to the master bedroom to have our little talk. Okay. Now, I can see from the guest bedroom from the master bedroom where the guest bedroom is, where he took his girl at, because, all the doors is open. Boom, I can see everything. So while he's in there, I'm in the other room, cool. Then all of a sudden, we hear the downstairs door, the front door at that, open up. And the lady is talking. I said, oh, shit. We wiping things out. We like, I swear, my whole esophagus was in my head. Excuse me. Was in the bottom of me. I tippy-toe to the front entrance, hoping she ain't coming upstairs. I'm kind of... He looked. He come to his doorway. I'm like... Hide. We need to hide right now. I don't even see where I'm thinking he's going to hide in the room. Me, I'm looking around. I'm like, think. This is like, think on your feet 101. I'm like, okay. Closets, anything else, I don't know what she's in here for. We got to figure it out. So I see it's a full, king size bed in here. And it's one of the ones that got like a little space because it sits off the ground where I can get under the bed. I said, hey, Joe, get under the bed. That's what it's going to be. You know what I mean? I look at the floor real quick. I kind of, take my foot and kind of, the carpet marks because there's carpet upstairs. See? That's another thing. And I told my homeboy before we even got there, hey, it's carpet upstairs, so we going to have to, because if she see footprints and she knows she ain't showing that house today, that could be a problem. Oh, I thinks the thing through. Boom. Everything good. Slide underneath the bed. I'm in like a fetal position, but like how I'm laying, I'm toward the back of the front of the bed, but the back where the wall at, where the bed meets the wall at, but I can still see basically the hallway outside the room, and I can see this room. If she goes in this room, I can't really see the bathroom or the utility closet that's next to the bathroom or the other room, but I can see perfectly the whole hallway, so I can see if she's coming up there. Next thing you know, she's down there, she's talking on her cell phone. Next thing you know, some people come in. It's a showing. I'm like, well, makes sense. I'm like, be quiet. Listen, I turned straight up into, it was like John Coffey from that movie, The Green Mile, was underneath that bed with me. Be quiet, Mr. Jingles. Be quiet. Gonna be all right. I'm quiet as a mouse, like you can't hear me breathe. Sure enough, she take the couple. It's a man and a woman. I hear the voice. She take the couple downstairs, show them some things, everything else. They want to come upstairs. Now I know I'm straight, but I don't know how my homie is. I'm like, dang, I don't want him to get in trouble. This was my idea. So already in my mind, I make the distinction that if they go in that room, if they see him, I'm hoping he know bum rush. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this bed. I'm gonna make some noise to get distractions into this. Bring it to me. When they go check on me, he need to be in. Boom, down them stairs and everything else. When I know he good, then I'm good, and this just gonna be it. How do you say? It's over with. Okay, bam. So this is what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm already devising this plan as they walking up the stairs. They go in the room, his room, where I know I just seen him at. They look around, they talking, everything else. They don't find him. Okay. Go to the other room. The real estate agent showed him the other room. Oh, fine. Okay. Say, yeah, this is the utility closet. This is the bathroom. This is the master bedroom. She showed him. I see them walk in there. I'm really quiet. No problem. They leave. Go back downstairs. They ain't found him, nor me. Nobody checked underneath the bed. I'm thinking, well, maybe he's under the bed like I'm under the bed. Boom. They talk for about maybe 10 more minutes. Then they leave. I wait 15 more minutes because I knew after this she gonna come back. It's a late showing. Sure enough, real estate agent, after they left, she came back. I'm still underneath the bed. She came back, locked doors, boo, woo, woo. One good sweat through, left. I hear the car turn on. I hear pull out the driveway, go down the street. I wait 15 more minutes. Now, we done been in this house for like about almost 3.5, 4 hours now, all together. After that, I roll underneath the bed, kind of quiet. I go to the room. Hey, bro, come on. We about to go. We about to shake the spot. Come on. I look under the bed. I don't find her. I look in the closet. I don't find her. Go in the other room. I don't find her. I'm like, man, where the hell? Where Brad went to? Went in the bathroom. I don't think he done ninja crawl. I'm looking under the ceiling. I don't find him. I'm like, I know he ain't had time to go back downstairs. What's up? So only thing left is this little small closet where a hot water heater is. It's upstairs. Cause it's like a little laundry room in there too. Y'all, I swear to you, this was the funniest, scariest thing I've ever seen. They never went in this room. Because she went over it so fast, I guess it was like irrelevant. Where the little laundry room is. I opened the door to where the laundry room is. This fool, I gotta show y'all this. This the hot water heater, right? From the ground up, sections off right here. This fool is standing up, leaning on it like this. Got his hands like this on the hot water heater. I said, bruh, what's up, man? I said, nigga, you was asleep. Man, yeah, man, bro, you got me up so early and everything. We doing this shit. So I said, fuck it, I'm just, I got in this thing. It was kind of warm in here. I went to sleep. I'm like, nigga, you Negro. You know what? Whatever. Come on, man. We wipe down everything. We wipe everything down again. Boom. No problem. Shake the spot. Went back to his crib, laughed about it the whole entire way. Almost got caught. It's an adventure, right? This is part 1. Now I'm going to just go ahead and give you part 2 because through word of mouth, something did end up happening. Not with those 2 girls because it's kind of like, that was like an experiment. But with some other chicks, yeah, it did happen. You know what I'm saying? Who were, how you say, premature women of the streets, okay? Yeah, they were pre-me women of the streets. Yeah, listen, it's over with. That became like something that we started doing on a frequent basis even, but how they say, a secret can't stay a secret forever. What you do in the dark gonna come to light. So people started trying to imitate us and do it in different neighborhoods, woo, 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 woo. But first they try to get down with us like, yo, man, hey, man, let's do a party, this and that. So I get the bright idea. Hey, you know what? How about this? We're going to pick a neighborhood and we're going to do a house party. Same thing, right? But we ain't going, but because I knew the age-old rule, you never ish where you sleep. And you definitely don't do it where you eat. And with me and my homie, what Young Squires got going on, you know what I'm saying, the tag team duo over here, we definitely ain't going to have this house party in the same neighborhood using the same, you know what I'm saying, model houses that we use. You know what I'm saying? It could be a rumor, but we ain't going to do it. So we found this other neighborhood, brand new. They was building it from the back to the front. You know what I'm saying? So they got the streets already cut out, but how they're building the houses, the model houses, well, they started as model houses, but I guess like they just like sold them. So basically, we was in somebody's house that they just ain't moved in yet. You know what I'm saying? They were still kind of like finishing up at it. It had carpet, it had lights, it had everything. They just didn't, move in yet, right? So I'm like, this is the house. We gonna do it in. I'm gonna fast forward y'all the whole story. So we told people like we ain't gonna make this no big party, okay? 15 people tops. And if you a guy, whoever you invite that's a girl, got to be goers. You know what I mean? We even going to kind of throw off this a little bit. We want more girls than guys just in case, things happen. Oh, yeah. Listen, this at 14, 15 years old, I was already orchestrating. It is what it is. I'm young, mannish, hormones on rage, hormones on rage, and so on and popping. Okay, bet. All the girls, they our age, so it ain't no funny business going on. And the funny part about it is some girls are actually older than us. Because, like I said in the previous video, some of us lying about our age. You know what I mean? All right, cool. We go ahead and get it. Some people, they take their sister car, this car, that car. They drive there. So it's like 2 cars in the driveway. There's 1 car that's on the side. And we all in the house. Ain't no furniture in the house. Everything going good. Then all of a sudden, my homeboy who was outside smoking a Black and Mild just rushed in the house. He like, yo, it's nighttime. Like, we did this like it was a real house party. Nighttime, house party starts at 8 o'clock. Boom. We got a little boom box, little music playing. We done cut it with impoverished citizens and got us some drinks. Yeah, we underage drinking and all that. Underage smoking. Oh, we doing the most, okay? This is a real house party. Got it going on. My homeboy who's smoking a black, he come rushing in the damn house after he done put out the black. Because I told him, don't bring that black in this house. He gonna talk about something. Man, hey, man, I think the police outside. They coming down the street right now. He said, man, I saw him. He was coming down one street. There's a street that you can look down that street to see our street. He said, man, they was coming that way. That motherfucker went that mug went that way. The police went that way, backed up, shined the light down there, but he couldn't see because the street's so long. So I think he coming down there. I said, damn. So I'm thinking like, oh, what we gonna do? I'm like, hey, man, where the trash can at? I'm like, hey, man, y'all got them trash bags? They're big industrial trash bags. I said, hey, man, everybody, give me y'all jacket. Give me y'all jacket. Give me your jacket. I done took off my shirt. I done stuffed the trash in there. Stuffed everything, all the jackets and everything in this trash bag. I'm like, all right, man, come on. Hey, y'all, close all the blinds. Everybody get down on the floor. Don't worry about it. I got y'all. Keep the lights on. Turn every light on in the house. I go out, get the trash can. I wheel it from behind the house. And I see him when he first walked by. He can't see me because I'm in a dark area. I see him when he first walked by. He drives by the house right here. He drives by like this. It's a cul-de-sac. He can't see me. I'm on this side of the house. It's a fence and it's dark there. Boom. He see me. I go ahead. He goes ahead and he goes around the little cul-de-sac. Now he's coming this way. I come outside. I put the trash in the trash bag with everybody's clothes in it. I put it in the trash can. He stops right in front of the house. Hey, how you doing, young man? Hey, how you doing there, sir? Oh, okay. Is your parents home? I'm like, yeah, they sleep. Oh, my auntie. Oh, okay. Y'all just moved into the neighborhood? I was like, yeah. He's like, when did y'all move in? I was like, well, we from Virginia, you know what I'm saying? You know, he was like, oh, you from Virginia? I was like, yeah. He's like, where you from in Virginia? I was like, oh, we originally from 7 cities. He's like, 7 cities? I was like, yeah, you know, Norfolk, Suffolk, everything. Now, I'm telling him this because I got family that's there. This is how I know all this information. He was like, oh, Norfolk, Suffolk? So when I said Suffolk, he was like, yeah, you probably from really Virginia, and that's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So he like, oh, okay. He was like, when did y'all move in? I was like, oh, well, you know, we still kind of like in between, you know what I mean? He was like, that's why, you know, like, you know what I mean, the for sale sign, which this was ingenious. The house was already sold, but instead of put the for sale sign and throw it down, anything else, we made sure we picked the house that had the for sale sign still attached, and it just got the sold banner in it. This is how I knew the house was already sold. So he was like, the cop like, oh, okay. He was like, can your parents come outside? I was like, man, sir. I was like, officer, look, I'm a level with you. My dad just came in my room, woke me up, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't take out this trash. So my dad, I'm going to tell you right now, he ain't in the best of moods. Neither is my mom, because I was supposed to take out the trash. They be on me about it, you know. I'm trying to adjust and everything. So I run down this whole fake, fictitious story to him, and I was actually believe it. He was like, yeah, I be on my kids about that too. Take out that daggone trash. I don't know what it is with boys and trash. Y'all don't never remember. Y'all remember everything else, all the TV schedules and everything, but y'all can't remember to take out the trash. I was like, yeah, I know, man. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm out here taking out the trash right here. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, hey, well, I just want to tell your parents anyway. You know, I'm not gonna bother you if your dad's already upset. Hey, it's okay that your aunt I guess this is your aunt's car. Yeah, that's my aunt's car. Yeah, it's okay that they park here right now because you know, of course, the neighborhood isn't built. But you know, once they, you know, the homeowners association and everything, they're probably not gonna be able to, be able to park on the street. Everything else, I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. I'll tell my dad. Okay, no problem, sir. All right, yes, officer, you have a nice night. Yeah, young man, you have a great night yourself. All right, no problem. I sat there and let him roll down the street. He took that turn, busted that left. I went back in the house. I'm looking down the street. I said, everybody turn off all the lights because I need to see this street clearly. Boom. He went down the street, made that turn. Didn't work back on. I waited about 5 minutes. All right, everybody, turn the music back up. And party and BS and party and BS and party. And we had a great time. And that's how I became known as the party dude who sets it off. Like, that reputation made it all the way from high school. Because this is like freshman, sophomore year of high school going into junior, senior, even in college. Boom. That's how I became known as the dude who throws the immaculate parties. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. So, moral of the story, though, and I want to leave y'all this. I know some of y'all who are millennials who remember something similar to this, and whether y'all, had y'all adventures, as we like to say. I know some of y'all have kids now and everything else. And y'all want y'all kids to be better than what we was. And especially like in this story, what we was doing at the age we was doing, all this other stuff. Okay, cool. I get it. Okay? And I'm not telling you how to run your household, anything else. All I'm saying to y'all is, if you find out that your kids is doing the same thing that we was doing, don't be surprised. Okay? That doesn't have anything to do with condoning or anything else. Just don't be surprised and don't be so hard on them, because guess what? What parents forget is that they too were kids as well. They think that a lot of parents live in this facade that, because I raised them differently and everything else, they're supposed to turn out different. There's a thing called genetics and DNA. Your kids, some of that stuff that you did, they're going to do just because it's coded in their DNA. So I'm not sitting here telling you to be your kid's best friend. I'm not sitting here and tell you to be, you know what I'm saying, G.I. Joe or G.I. Jane, strict on your kids. Be in between. Be understanding. Remember to yourself with no shame, because shame will have you putting blame on people and being judgmental. Remember how it was for you when you was a kid. Be an understanding parent, okay, first, and then a commanding parent second. That's my message for today. Anyway, y'all, this story is an hour and 5 minutes long. I hope y'all enjoyed it. That's my story for the night. Hey, blessings to everybody. Hope y'all having a good day and a good night. And hey, we're going to keep bobbing and rocking, baby. It's your boy, Castle Marquise. Peace.